Steve Jobs and his irrational decision. When Steve Jobs came back to Apple in 1997, the company was struggling badly. People expected him to take a huge salary because he was the new CEO. But instead, he surprised everyone by just taking $1 as his yearly salary. Now that sounds crazy, right? Why would someone take only $1 as a salary when they're working so hard? But Steve Jobs wasn't thinking the way most people do. He wanted to send a message that he wasn't there for money but to bring Apple back to life. He wanted to show his belief in the company and its future. This irrational decision made people believe in him even more. Investors and employees trusted him because he was leading with passion, not greed. And the smart part? He had shares in Apple, and as the company grew, the value of those shares made him a billionaire. Sometimes what looks like a foolish decision can be very smart in the long run. Steve Jobs trusted his gut, sent a powerful message, and proved that not all decisions have to be about quick money. Some are about vision, trust, and long-term thinking. Join me as I take on the challenge of learning to make the perfect decisions to create my dream life. Starting right now. Let's get started. Welcome to the channel Elevate with Shachi Seth. Hi, I am Shachi Seth, writer, entrepreneur, life coach, and your dear friend. Creating your dream life is all about making effective decisions that align with your goals and aspirations, and it's essential for personal growth. Many people struggle with decision making, and this can lead to feelings of dissatisfaction and frustration in life. Common challenges include analysis paralysis, where you overthink every possibility, and fear of making the wrong choice. This fear can be crippling, causing you to miss out on opportunities that could lead to growth and happiness. Decision making can be overwhelming, especially when faced with multiple options, each with its own pros and cons. People often find themselves stuck in a cycle of indecision, unable to choose a path forward. This can lead to stagnation and a sense of being stuck in a rut. Past experiences can also influence decision making, with previous mistakes or failures leading to caution and a reluctance to take risks. However, this can also hold you back from pursuing your dreams and achieving your goals. Focusing on the potential negative outcomes of a decision can be a significant obstacle, causing anxiety and self-doubt to creep in. It is very essential to find ways to overcome these challenges and develop a more positive and confident approach to decision making. Effective decision making involves using various techniques and frameworks to weigh up options and choose the best path forward. It's really important to get to the core of decision making. Let's get started. 1. We compare everything. Relativity. We don't judge things based on their actual value, but by comparing them to something else. For example, while buying a laptop, if you see a basic model for 50,000 and another with extra features for 55,000, you will think the second one is a better deal, even though 50,000 was your original budget. Marketers use this trick all the time to make expensive products look reasonable. Hence, always ask yourself, do I really need this? Or I am just picking it because of the way it is presented. 2. We get tricked by the first price we see. Anchoring effect. Our brain gets stuck on the first number we see. If we see a high price first, everything else seems cheap. On the contrary, if we see a low price first, everything else seems expensive. For example, if a store first shows you a $1,000 jacket and then a $300 sweater, you will think the sweater is cheap, even though $300 is still a lot for a sweater. So always be aware of the final price you see. Shops often use it to control your expectations. 3. Free things make us irrational. We love the free stuff. Even I do. Even when it is not the best choice. For example, if a company offers buy one, get one free, we might buy things we don't even need, just because we feel we are getting a great deal. Before grabbing something for free, ask, do I need this? Or am I just attracted to the word free? 4. Money versus emotion. Social versus market norms. We behave differently when something is about money versus when it is about friendship and kindness. If a friend helps you move your house, you thank them and they are happy. But if you offer them to pay, they might feel insulted. That's because money changes relationships. It is really important to understand when to use social favors and when to talk about money. Mixing them can ruin the relationships. 5. Expectations change our experiences. What we expect influences how we feel. If you believe an expensive wine is better than a cheaper one, you will actually enjoy the expensive wine more, even if both wines are the same. Our expectations shape reality. Be aware of when your mind is playing tricks on you. 6. Emotions makes us stupid. When we are emotional, angry, excited, scared, we make wrong decisions. In the heat of the moment, people send angry texts, make impulsive purchases, or take unnecessary risks. Later, they regret it. When feeling emotional, pause before you make a decision. Wait until you are calm. 7. We struggle with self-control. We prefer short-term pleasure over long-term benefits. We plan to go to gym every day, but when the time comes, we feel lazy and skip it. We also know saving money is good, but we end up spending it on instant pleasures. So you have to set deadlines, reminders, or external accountability like a gym buddy to help you stick to your goals. 8. We overvalue what we own. Endowment effect. We think our things are worth more than they really are. If you own an old car, you may think it's worth $10,000, but a buyer might be willing to pay only $8,000. That's because we get emotionally attached to things we own. While selling something, ask yourself, am I being realistic or just emotionally attached? 9. We waste time keeping useless options open. We don't like to close doors even when it's the right thing to do. You stay in a bad job because you don't want to lose that option. You keep too many subscriptions or memberships because you don't want to lose them even though you don't use them. We need to focus on what truly matters. Don't keep extra options open just because you're afraid of losing them. 10. Expectations can trick us. If we expect something to be good, it feels good. If we expect it to be bad, it feels bad. If a doctor tells you new medicine will reduce your pain, you will find relief, even if the pill is just a sugar tablet. Placebo effect? Always be aware of how expectations shape your experience. Sometimes things are good just because we expect them to be good. 11. Expensive things feel better. We believe that expensive products work better, even if they are exactly the same as a cheaper one. For example, people believe that a $10 painkiller works better than a $1 one, even if both contain the same salts. Don't assume expensive means better. Always check the facts. 12. Small dishonesty grows bigger. If we start with small dishonest acts, like taking office supplies home, we get comfortable and start doing bigger dishonest things. For example, someone who lies on a small tax form might later feel comfortable lying about bigger finances. Small dishonest acts can lead to bigger problems. Always be mindful of your actions. 13. We believe we are in control, but we are not. We like to think that we make smart, logical decisions, but in reality, we are influenced either by branding, marketing, emotions, or expectations. People say they pick a drink because they like the taste, but if the brand name is removed, they often can't tell the difference. Question your choices. Are you really deciding or you are being influenced? We think we are rational, but we make predictable mistakes over and over again. Once we understand these hidden forces, we can make better choices in money, relationships, health, and happiness. Here are a few practical tips to be more rational. Compare things based on need, not on what marketers show you. Don't rush into decisions when you're emotional. Be aware of how prices and branding influences you. Stop keeping unnecessary options open. Create systems, deadlines, reminders, accountability to avoid procrastination. Pause and ask, am I making this choice or is something influencing me? Effective decision making involves using various techniques and frameworks to weigh up options and choose the best path forward. Let's understand some of these techniques. 1. Visualization. It's a powerful tool allowing you to imagine different scenarios and outcomes and prioritize your goals. 2. Prioritization. By focusing on what you want to achieve, you can make decisions that align with your aspirations. Prioritization methods such as Eisenhower matrix can help you categorize tasks and decisions into urgent versus important, allowing you to focus on what really matters. This can help you avoid wasting time and energy on non-essential tasks. 3. Mindfulness and self-reflection. Mindfulness and self-reflection are essential, enabling you to tune into your intuitions and values and making decisions that align with your true self. By taking time to understand what's driving your decisions, you can develop a more authentic and fulfilling approach to life. 4. Segregation. Breaking down big decisions into smaller, manageable steps can also make the process feel less overwhelming, allowing you to build momentum and confidence as you move forward. 5. Core values. The most impactful strategy for transforming decision making is to focus on your core values and priorities. By understanding what's most important to you, you can make decisions that align with your goals and aspirations, leading to a more fulfilling life. This involves letting go of fear and doubt and trusting in your ability to make good choices. It's about being brave enough to take risks and pursue your passions, even if it means facing uncertainty and challenges along the way. 6. Developing a growth mindset. This is also crucial, allowing you to view failures and setbacks as opportunities for growth and learning. By embracing challenges and persevering through difficult times, you can build resilience and confidence. By combining these strategies, you can develop a more positive and empowering approach to decision making, one that allows you to create the life you truly desire. If you have struggled with decision making in the past, I would love to hear about your experiences in the comment box below. Don't forget to check out my other videos for more insights and tips on creating your dream life. Hence, subscribe to my channel. Hit the thumbs up icon if you enjoyed watching the video. And remember the bell icon for notifications. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye. God bless.